Commodore Sinclair here. I have to apologize for not coming to you with my usual joie de vivre, not dressed up in all my usual wardrobe accoutrement. I don't have the spring in my step that I usually bring when I broadcast to the mouth breathing public. But I need to address just the state of things right now. I need to talk about what happened on Saturday. Now, first off, there were things that went right. Travis Alexander retained that belt. You know, I think Travis knows what kind of a role I've played in his career. I think Travis knows where he'd be right now if it wasn't for the Commodore. And Eric, bad man Eric, he does his job. But things aren't right. You know, there was a moment there on Saturday where Doc Atrocity tried to physically wrench that North Star belt from my hands, tried to physically take it from me. And that lizard-faced freak just got right up in my grill, and I have to be honest, I didn't know what to do. I reacted in fear. I was so afraid that I don't know, that weirdo was just going to take my belt, that I did the only thing that I felt like I could do in that moment, and that was to wrap my body around it and fall to the ground and just hold it like a small child holding a doll. It was one of my lowest moments, not just as a professional wrestling manager, but just as an adult. And you know, that whole thing got in my head because later that night, that piece of crap Tommy Castellino got the jump on me, took me out from behind. You know, they always say that real cowboys, don't shoot people in the back, right? But that he's shot me in the back twice now. What does that say about him? It says enough about me. I need to stop trusting. I need to stop letting down my guard. I need to stop having faith in humanity, that people are going to do the right thing and act fairly and justly and let me work. I need to just let that go. I think the kinder, gentler Commodore just isn't working right now. But when it get down to it, this was all me. This was just poor execution, poor development, poor judgment. Quite frankly, poor representation of everything that I believe that the yacht club should stand for. Everything that I intended for the yacht club to be when I established it back in 2022. We're just not living up to that level, that gold standard, that standard that is supposed to elevate all of Next Level Pro Wrestling, all of Northern California Pro Wrestling, the locker room, everybody. It's supposed to be they want to be us because they can't beat us. But that's just not how it's been going lately. To let it go this far, if I'm being honest, was a mistake. But that's a mistake I'm not willing to repeat. Because, you know, there's something about the Commodore that just isn't working right now. There's something about the Commodore that isn't elevating the yacht club the way the Commodore is supposed to. I can't believe I'm going to say this. Effective immediately, I'm going to be taking a short leave of absence. I don't want you to misunderstand my intent here. I'm not retreating. I'm not surrendering. I'm stepping back so I can recalibrate. I need some time to drink this out of my system a little bit, process some things. I need some time to think. And when I come back, things are going to be corrected. I hope you enjoy this break while you can, mouth breathers, because you're not going to like my next chapter. See you around the way.